Hey Nick, I see you hiding in there. Oh yeah, obviously ads will just start in a moment, so I'll be right with you all after that. Okay, I can't actually see the thing telling me if adverts are playing, but I'm pretty sure I saw the notification saying they're about to start, so we'll just go with that. Oh, there we go. Okay, 3 minutes and now we're good to go then. I'll just be doing some links. Also, sorry if I sound a bit weird. I've got new earbuds because, well, you'll see why in a minute, but it's sort of making everything sound kind of like I'm underwater. Okay. That's all the links sorted. Adverts are over. Wow. It's already 10 past. I'm a bit late starting. So sorry about that. But in my defense, I was trying to get to grips with these ears. Which, by the way, I'm very excited about. So much so I actually got some new these earbuds. So I can still show them off while I'm listening to the game. I suppose I don't really need a sort of a cosplay save. Hey Nailus. Now there's some ears. Heck yeah. So yeah, they're not too different to the silicone ears I made, but they're a lot lighter, so they're not, you know, flopping off. Also, well, I put the photos on Twitter and Blue Sky, but you can actually see basically the clay models I made managed to survive the process, so yeah, maybe I'll just have another go at you know, creating some latex ears so I've got more practice in, although I'm going to redo them for Karlach. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Nolis. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. I can't hear as, you know, well, they just sort of plug my ears up a bit more than I'm used to. So I'm getting weirder feedback from my own voice. Oh yeah, I think I've already showed it off, but I also have a tail made. So it's just ends in like a classic blunt tip, well, like a 5th edition blunt tip tiefling tail. But obviously I've got the option, well, the pattern I bought was to make a Karlach tail, so I can just, for Karlach, I can obviously do her sort of scythe end. Because I'll be honest, sort of like can opener and scythe style tails are my favourite tiefling tail style. I just wanted to get on with it and get the tail finished. But yeah, not much else to say here, so let's get to the game. Oh yeah, sort of real life stuff is going on. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but long story short, I'll probably have to move at some point. Chances are that'll just be nothing more than a week of disruption to streaming, so don't worry too much about that. Oh, hey Nick. Thank you. I'm very happy with how they turned out. Yeah, I'm loath to say it, but they're actually, the silicone ears just weren't really worth the effort. I mean, it's nice I've had some practice using silicone now, so I can use it for other prosthetics, but latex ears for the ears of this size at least are the way to go. Like, you can't even really see why I've blended it in, especially from this distance. Nick Twitch did that thing where it decided to not start the stream when I went live. Of course it did. Oh well. Oh yeah, just double check to see if I've got any more quests. So I need a ton of memory alloy and titanium alloy for this quest. Pink moonflower seeds, I have no idea where to get those. Oh yeah, so we're going to go to Poplar and see if there's anything to this treasure map. And I believe well, I've received an invitation to the King's Wedding, which I think is basically the final story quest. Nellis, Twitch didn't start while you were already waiting. Didn't start the stream automatically while you were waiting last time. Yeah. I suppose it's incredible. We have the technology to just transmit ourselves to each other around the world, and it still doesn't always work properly.
Hey, I've got another map for you.
Oh yeah, so obviously we're near the end, so I'm kind of pondering whether I want to try and do a New Game Plus and see the alternate endings, or at least a couple of them. because apparently if you at least get, well, you automatically get ending A, and if you go for ending B, it's basically playing through the sort of time skip chapter again, but you get a ton more information about Kaine and Emil, which I think might be kind of worth doing. Ending C is a bit dicier because you basically have to play through it yet again and also find every single weapon in the game, so that's a bit of grinding. Ending D is I don't know what I need to do for ending D, but it's a thing. And then there's an ending E, which is basically bonus content, but you have to basically play through the game again. So not necessarily sure it's worth it. Nolus could always YouTube them and then play them on stream that way. Interesting. I suppose I could sort of just record the entire thing offline and then edit out the boring bits. Dunno.
Alright, let me take a look.
Here.
Hey. Hard old life, isn't it?
Well, the code on this is pretty tricky, but I think it's a map of the Northern Plains. It mentions something about the place where the Iron Bridge starts, but that's all I can make out. Sorry I can't be more help.
No, this is great, Popola. Thanks.
Okay, the Iron Bridge. Oh yeah, for hairstyle today I've gone for sort of like single side fringe, which I've found works pretty well with these horns, and you know, twin tails, which I'm not necessarily sort of really my style, but you know, maybe try them once in a while. I mean, I'm actually kind of liking how sort of loose hair looked for this cosplay, especially now that I've got the ears to fold them behind. Oh yeah, while I was doing the ears, by the way, I did myself a fresh horn, so this seam looks nice and clean now. Okay, where the Iron Bridge begins. That's here, isn't it? Or is it? Okay, there's an iron bridge over there. Maybe that's it. Oh yeah. I guess we're going to just fight these things a bit. Tamed word. Pahal. Used with weapons, attack power plus 20%. Nice. Notice, with the small webcam, my hair almost looks like that old time you do where it's just a vague volume in the back, and like that wouldn't not work with a long front bang, in your opinion? Maybe I should consider it then. Okay, where it begins. I suppose thinking about it, replaying this game probably wouldn't be too, well, doing the New Game Plus probably wouldn't be too different to how I replayed Night in the Woods twice. So maybe I should at least do the B route just to get that extra content. And we can see how it goes from there. Okay, that's what we're looking for. I apologise, by the way, for the fact my nose appears to have started itching. I mean, I suppose the sort of the go-to hairstyle Tieflings have, well, especially Tiefling women, is either hair's either all tied back behind the horns or swept back. Hey, I was talking, leave me alone. Or they have sort of like a fringe, and really I can't necessarily do a fringe just because I don't want to cut my hair unless I switch to using a wig for this cosplay. Obtain the spear, Labyrinth's Shout.
Wow. It would appear this latest treasure map was the real thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is an ample reward.
Well, let's have a look at what this spear's like then. Okay, not much damage. And it's very heavy. We have a better attack power buff, so we're now at plus 20% attack power. Well, let's go see if we can get upgraded at all. No less, a lot less Greg though. It's true. This game is sorely lacking in Greg content. Oh yeah, hang on, I'll just have a look at the lore for this weapon. Which, by the way, I still love that there's a thing in this game. Oh yeah, there was Labyrinth's Whisper. Which was pretty cool because it was just the story of a girl with horns. Can't imagine why I like that. Oh, I guess it. The smaller ones whisper, the other ones shout. She was a hopelessly slow woman, impossibly clumsy. It would take her 3 times longer than anyone else to accomplish a task. She walked slowly, talked slowly, she even blinked slowly. So slow was the woman that she could not even draw water to anyone's satisfaction. The children began calling her the cow and laughing when she passed by, but she would only chuckle in response. Okay, I wonder if this is about the same woman. Oh, wow, takes a hell of a moment to pause there. Hey, one thing I need to do is improve my posture, stop tilting my head to the left a bit. Thanks, Emil. Right. Yeah, normally this part's swarming with enemies. Okay. That would have been a great combo if it hits anything. I'll be honest, every time I think about Greg, well, while I was playing Nice in the Woods, every time I saw Greg, I was thinking of, well, there's a bakery chain here in the UK called Greg's the Bakers. He basically specialised in hot food, so that's what I was thinking of. I suppose what would be funny is if Greg from Nice in the Woods emigrated to the UK and started working in at Greg's. Okay, let's hear your
I'll make you a kitchen knife if you bring me 10 titanium alloys. By the way, what can I help you with?
Okay, let's see if we got anything. The vile axe can be upgraded with silver ore. Yeah, go on then. Labyrinth shout needs fluorite.
Come back.
Maybe I could, you know what, I'll do some grinding. Sorry for anyone who wants to see anything particularly exciting, but, you know, trashing a few robots does the soul good. Just as Sonic the Hedgehog. No less would be great if Greg was a cinnamon roll. Unfortunately, that's not the kind of cool he is. Nope. He is May's personal... Well, he and May are one another's personal enablers. I mean, it's kind of cool how the whole story for them in Nice in the Woods was basically them sort of staying friends, but realising they weren't very good for each other to hang around with. And then you had the polar contrast with Bay, because obviously May was well, they were both helping each other in a very sort of roundabout way. No less, they're the robed Kermit meme, where they're two devils on one another's shoulder. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of funny because obviously I have kind of the sort of the persona as a Chaos Gremlin, even if I'm not even the biggest Chaos Gremlin about. But I do actually feel genuinely bad if when I break rules, because I've got very irritating contradiction going on in my head. Which is actually sort of the inspiration for Grounded's later characterization. Because basically I like clear instructions, but at the same time I find it kind of frustrating. One, that other people don't follow instructions, and two, instructions aren't always helpful, you know, or available. For it too far. There we go. Often the clear instructions are the ones that make no sense. True. Beginning to wonder if I should be using those bombs for something. Besides, sometimes instructions just don't make sense. Like, can you believe society doesn't consider dressing as a tiefling just like normal casual wear? That's just boring. Like how Emil's just floating around like it's nothing. And Kine's just waiting there. Like she's even doing the casual sort of lean thing. you know, she has got that sort of Jack Black energy. Like you could find her anywhere and you're just like, okay, yeah, she managed to get herself here. I mean, I doubt she'd be all sort of wearing Doritos on his fingers and running about, but still. Sorry, what hit me? Titanium alloy. Thinking about it, does titanium have alloys? I thought it was usually just like pure metal. Door is broken and won't open. Okay, that's amber, not fluorite. Thinking about it, I think it was the other direction. Had a load of fluorite. Oh yeah, how'd everyone's weekend go, by the way? Nihilist went okay. Your folks had one of their wine club dealies, so you sat in your room hanging out with the cat for the night. One of the members has allergies. Ah, okay. I assume the cat was good company? Excellent. Okay, why are you giving these robots the drama of a boss fight? Right, because I'm terrible. Okay. Off to the depths again. Hey, it just occurs to me I've never gone left. And there's nothing here anyway. Maybe I went the first time and forgot about it. Guess not.
I'll make you a kitchen knife. By the... What can I help you with?
So yeah, I guess Labyrinth presumably was the name of the girl, and it's the same person in both the short weapon and the long one. So I wonder if there's a heavy sword called some with the same sort of name.
Come back.
Well, in any case, do I want to keep farming? How many of the ores did I manage to get? Okay, like 3 of them, 4 of them. I'd have to do that again. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Do I want to really bother? Do I want to really bother? You know what, yes, I'm actually kind of curious to see what this kitchen knife leads to. What's up, Kino? Still can't get over how she's just casually just waiting around for me to get there. Like, I guess it sort of implies she can wall run or something. So it kind of makes sense she'd get there before me, but still. I went the wrong way. Part of the giant rails again. Nolis has redeemed random trivia. Okay, something that's sort of related to robots that I learned the other day. Cobalt, the metal, was discovered relatively recently in the 18th century, and it's actually named for kobold ore. Kobold ore being the ore it comes from, and it was known as, before the discovery of cobalt, it was known as cobalt ore or goblin ore, because it didn't have anything noticeably useful in it, and it tended to give off toxic arsenic fumes if you tried to smelt it. So there's your fun etymology fact for the day. Oh yeah, secondary etymology fact. Kobold is just kobold, is literally just the German word for goblin, or at least creatures from German folklore that are roughly analogous to goblins. That's how low my health was getting there. Unless you vaguely remember having uses in No Man's Sky. Maybe in Fast and Light Trap the future. Oh well, Cobalt has quite a few uses for it. Most notably, it actually produces a, well, its salts can be made into a dye and pigment called cobalt blue, which is a very nice sort of deep blue colour. Basically, every blue you see is either sky, cobalt, or navy blue. Plus it's actually very important in electronics and stuff, I think. But don't quote me on that. Actually no, it must be because it's a conflict mineral. Yeah, basically it wasn't cobalt itself that was useless. It was the ore it came from was thought to be useless. until it was discovered. Oh yeah, actually, thinking about it, I think I did actually look up the Wikipedia page when I learnt about this. And I think they did know about the dye beforehand, but they thought another element was what was giving it the colour. So they knew about the salts, they just didn't realise they were cobalt salts. God, now I can't stop saying cobalt instead of cobalt instead of cobalt. You know what? I'll accumulate all the alloy just to see where the quest goes. And I guess maybe I'll try and get the alloy for that guy as well. I feel nice like that. Sorry, this is a very grinding heavy stream, by the way. Okay, I've got 8 titanium alloy. I get 4 every time I do that quest, so I guess I just need to spend like 30 minutes doing it on repeat. No brain, only kill, robot, bad robot die. Oh, it gets worse, no less. There is actually a dragon in Dungeons & Dragons, which is what lets me learning this trivia, by the way, called the Cobalt Dragon. And yep, its theme is basically that kobolds really like it, and its lore sort of implies that, you know, maybe it has something to do with the kobolds first existing. Seeing these ears makes me very excited to get on with my Karlach cosplay though. Hey Terras, you're not making progress as fast as you hoped in the longest journey. There was one puzzle that took some time to figure out and took all your energy. Sorry to hear that. I'm being attacked. Yeah, I'm trying to solve the puzzle of grinding for titanium alloy. Every run for this dungeon will get me like 4 of them. I suppose that's the thing about, you know, sort of like puzzle point-and-click games. You always just sort of, well, adventure games in general. Okay, I've been grinding so long I've leveled up to 29. Right, there's just a point where if you run into a puzzle you can't solve, or if, you know, they just messed up and made it kind of, the outset a bit too obscure, you're basically stuck and you don't know what to do. And obviously sometimes you wonder if it's a glitch. No less, usually D&D gets the monsters origins catastrophically wrong. Yeah. Like Gorgon and Medusa are separate creatures. Even though Medusa was the name of one of the Gorgon sisters. And the thing is, obviously, a lot of fantasy ended up copying D&D, so that just carries over to other works. I mean, like, the entire RPG genre was literally just an attempt to make a computer version of D&D. Obviously there are other tabletop RPGs, but D&D was the big one, which is why you can really see it in the early Final Fantasy, because experience works by getting your sort of experience level past a certain threshold. Like Final Fantasy 1 literally has mind flayers. Terrace, it was basic BS because the item you're missing blended into the background. Of course. You know, just move the cursor over every conceivable area. No biggie. Well, I assume the longest journeys at least doesn't have isn't one of those one of the older ones where things could just literally become unwinnable. And your only solution was to basically load the save file and start again. 1 titanium alloy. No less, apparently everything anyone knows about Rakashau was invented by Gygax and a couple of artists he worked with. The actual Indian mythological creature it's named for is practically lost to time, which the curse actually rid of the art of several Magic the Gathering cards because of this, although only affecting the digital version. Okay, that is interesting, because they are actually one of the most interesting monsters in D&D. Because, you know, they're just basically like tiger men demons, who are usually scheming behind the scenes. Like, they are, for a certain level, one of the most iconic monsters to have as a big bad. Ooh, titanium alloy. Don't mind if I do. Thinking about it, is there any reason to go through this detour, or is it just adding a bit of extra time to my run? Gygart's got the name from some shooty supernatural-like show from the 70s, in which it was some kind of shapeshifter and invented everything else. Huh. So, fun fact, that's actually some of the mythology from Ghoul, the original flavour of ghouls. Like, they're intelligent undead and shapeshifters. So I'm wondering if that's where Gygax, Gygax sort of got that mixed up. Kind of a shame he didn't try and well, it's not really a shame he didn't just straight up culturally appropriate, but like India has stuff like has so much interesting stuff in it. It's sort of like in Hindi mythology. To be honest, I kind of like to see more fantasy that sort of leads into stuff like that, because obviously you get a lot of sort of European, Celtic, Scandinavian mythology. And again, I suppose I should probably just look into like more Bollywood stuff. Spice 8 Racket. This video, long form video on Magic's Tarkir blog was the first you've heard of this. Fair enough. I really should watch more of their videos. Like, I found their video on just all the magic lore and anarchy quite interesting, but haven't really seen much more. Wow, my voice is kind of gravelly today. Okay. Tarkir setting is kind of a mishmash hodgepodge of mostly every Western stereotype of every country east of the UK that isn't Japan. Well then. No less, the magic setting where all the Japanese stereotypes go is called Kamigawa. Is that actual Japanese, dare I ask, or...? mean, I know the word cami just because it's very useful in puns, because it can mean gold, it can mean hair, it can mean paper. Okay, Nihilus, you're not sure. Down we go. And back up to the surface. There we go. Just going to check how many of the alloys I have. 12 in total. So yeah, I've been getting consistently like 4 of them. So if I just did this another 2 times, I've had the 22 slot I need for the quests. But is it really worth it? The answer is, of course, no, but on the other hand, my time is completely worthless. So let's go.
I got that titanium.
Great! I'll get to work on the knife right away.
Gideon's voice actor has no chill, but they're having a heck of a time.
There you go. One world-famous junk heap kitchen knife.
World famous, huh?
Vegetable or bone, nothing cuts better. It's based off a design from my father.
Your father cooked?
Yeah, he did pretty much all the cooking. All Mom could do was bake bread. I sure miss those days.
Obtained elite kitchen knife. Can I equip it? Guess not.
What can I help you with?
Anything I can use to upgrade a weapon with? No.
Come back.
Yeah, I'll go on. I'll run through twice more. Just because it's nice to have those quests cleared off my quest log, you know? Yeah, I think the way my latex ears came out, I feel like I could actually confidently just keep making ears like this in different styles consistently, which is nice. I don't know, maybe I should take like a sculpting course or something, just so I can get better at making the the actual clay sculpts for the ears. Plus, it'd be nice to make miniatures and stuff as well. I should look into that. I noticed you watched a VOD recently of Asian people talking about Kamigawa and how was the coast done with the 2 times the setting has been visited. It is slightly better the second time round, but not by much. But there's an episode I think from decades back that was based in ancient China where they had a Chinese team work on it, and it was way more respectable. Okay, that is pretty cool. I guess it's less that they're I don't know, I guess sometimes the right person's in charge, sometimes they aren't. I mean, there's got to be more than one executive, and there's got to be, someone in charge who's making the right calls, and someone who just wants a quick buck, or, feels like they have a cool idea and won't listen to any criticism. But then that's probably inevitable when you're dealing with a company that big. I'm sure that I'm not going to defend executives at all as a class, but I'm sure there's at least a couple who are cringing at the whole Pinkerton thing. But then, that's just life, isn't it? Unless you're self-employed, you're always going to end up working for an idiot eventually. I mean, granted, if I was self-employed, which I'm of course not, I could make sure I was working for an idiot 100% of the time, but still. Googling says one was never released in North America or the UK. It was, oh, that one. The Chinese developed one was never released in North America or the UK. It was mainly for the Asian market, and the English version was only sold in Australia and New Zealand. Huh. Oh. Hey Kine. Just already there, like usual. Here we go. There's that sweet titanium alloy. Okay, I'm up to 4, so I need another 6. Wait, I can just ignore that and run all the way down, can't I? all I actually need is this one. I've cracked it. I like how they have that sort of magical girl invincibility. You know how in like a magical girl show they'll have it so you can't, if you actually can't attack them while they're doing their transformation sequence. Like these robots gets dramatically come out from the floor and you can't attack them until they're done. Like, I wonder what that setting went for the rest of the fight, you know? Not that I'm complaining. So I think I'm like up to like 6 alloys, so another run should get me the ones I need. Yep, 4 more. I should be good to go. Let's go. Just 1 more and the nightmare's over. The horrible repetitive nightmare. The horrible, horrible repetitive nightmare that keeps repeating. Endlessly on a loop, repeating. Repetitively. Nola's favourite grinding process in the game. To be honest, I think Bloodstain nailed it, in that you only had to grind an item once, and then you could just buy as many as you wanted from the shop. Like, obviously it's very much just a modernised Symphony of the Night, so they sort of took the grinding from it and took all the... They still kept the sort of fun part in. Like, you still get to go to a place on the map and find something cool. But they sort of didn't make you, you know, just grind away and grind and grind and grind. You could just get the sort of ingredient you needed once, and then you could just buy it from the shop. And that basically unlocked all the recipes that were relevant, so it was very satisfying. Oh, in the sense of enemies that you have to fight repeatedly. I'll be honest, I don't think there's a good way to grind in that sense. Like, if there's a grind going on, I mean, okay, if it's a fun game, like, if you're just doing it, basically a game stops being fun when you start doing a chore, and by definition a grind is a chore. Like, you could just be playing, I mean obviously you're still playing the game, but you could be playing it and just achieving something else, if that makes sense. Okay, fair enough if it's just a situation where it just sort of, you're sort of beating the game. But if, you know, grinding becomes mandatory, it just stops being fun. Because I think the whole point of Dark Souls is, the nearest thing it has to an easy mode is just doing a bit of grinding to make everything easier on you. I suppose, to be fair, I did quite enjoy grinding in Bloodborne. Just forget what the sort of school hall was, but you know, those blob monsters in it. That wasn't a terrible grind. Plus there was always a bit of a sense of danger. Now, if you ever get a PlayStation, Bloodborne is one of the games you've got to try. Everything you've heard and seen of it says the combat's more fun. Yeah. Like, it's not to say I haven't enjoyed other Soulsborne games, but I think Bloodborne's the only Soulsborne game I've really outright loved. I mean, it kind of helps that I like the sort of general vibe and themes of it. You know, gothic horror and spoilers for a nearly decade-old game, but giving way to eldritch horror. Absolutely perfect. Perfect genre synergy. Absolutely cracking reveal. No notes. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about Liza P. Even if it has the very unfortunately named P organ in it. I mean, to be fair, sometimes, you know, borrowing from the best just works. It's just you have to understand how it works. And Liza P ultimately is a game that's apparently done it quite well. Even if I haven't played it myself yet to confirm. Oh yeah, I should switch to a magic ability that is good for just magic. Yeah, let's try Dark Whirlwind. You can't decide whether this is a spoiler, but apparently Liza P. Unlocking the good ending or just the best one requires hunting down the hidden music tracks and listening to hours worth of them. Yeah, I think I saw an outside Xbox. I'll just clip out that. Spin, 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 spin to win. And I'm level 30. No, I don't want a memory alloy, I wanted... titanium alloy, thank you. Oh, time to go. No less. You love an attack where you just summon hurty things that spin around you so you don't have to do shoot. Yeah. I think this is the one I picked up from that one boss battle where, it was the, evil book that wasn't apparently the evil book. Like, not the evil book, just a evil book. You know what we need? We need like a prequel where Grimoire Vice, sorry, Yep, Grimoire Vice throughout the first time. Just so used to accidentally saying Weiss. Is, exactly. And Book That Be Naughty. Is, timid. And not prone to just being, you know, just purpling prose all over people. But the towards the end, he gets sort of develops the personality we see now, and he's basically what I'm saying is there needs to be an opportunity for someone to say he grew a spine. Sorry, robot, I'm just going to run away from you, and you can't do a thing about it. Not a damn thing. And down we go. Oh yeah, really should check what's in that box. Oh well. Okay, 2 more. 1 more run. Just 1 more run. It'll be fine. Nellis is redeemed. Bree! But conceded I'm not wrong. I should set this up so, there's like a little Bree emoji or something that appears on stream when that's redeemed. You know, thinking about it, the smashing sound for crates does actually sound kind of like the gunshot sound in Shadow the Hedgehog. Which incidentally I'll be streaming more of this Thursday, with 100% less poisoning myself with questionable preserves. Be there and remain exceptionally cool, but miss out on the fun. This time I avoided the ladder. Okay, have a bit of stretch. Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like the whole Tiefling look just works really well for me. I was supposed to have pointed ears and horns. No less. It do though. Okay, hopefully doing this for the last time. Now what I'm saying, I'm sure there'll be something else I need to grind more adamantine for. regardless. Someone will always need more bare asses. It's true. So what I'm wondering actually, if the you know, the younger brother shows up as an antagonist in Nier Automata or something, because this whole thing is basically hating robots, so. Surrender your valuable metals to me. It completely destroys those projectiles, which makes life so much easier. Okay, do I have enough yet? Just one more? Which I can get in here. No dramatic entrance. Now die. Okay, I've got what I need, now I just need to get out of here. know it's hyper specific, but I think my favourite just quality of life feature in this is that the menu won't let you select anything until basically pressing the confirm button doesn't do anything until you move the analog stick to actually try and select something. So there's no chance of just accidentally defaulting to the first option. I mean, we've all done it, right? I'll just check to see if there's anything I can upgrade.
What can I help you with? Come. What can I help you with?
Oh yeah, Lava Shout. Oh yeah, let's look at this lore. Weapon stories. Oh yeah, I forgot I've upgraded the Vile Axe. The girl stares at the sight before her. Her father lies nearby, carved to pieces by countless blades. Her mother also lies dying, as well as her newborn baby brother. All had suffered terribly in their final moments, and the girl can do nothing but cry as she stares at the 3 soldiers who've murdered her only family. Years later, the girl reappears, her visage made strong by her vow for revenge. The first soldier has grown so fat that the buttons of his uniform can barely contain his girth. The girl approaches him and claims to know an easy way to lose weight. On the pretext of an examination, she has him lie down on a bed before suddenly hacking off his arms and legs with an axe. The remaining lump of soldier screams and attempts to wriggle away, but the girl pins him down and tells him he has parts he can still lose. Sometime later, the girl sits in front of the now rounded torso and smiles. "There we are," she whispers. "Look how nice and slim you are." And that's the consequence of being a murder hobo, I guess. Notice, Link can stack a spherical bomb on a cubical bomb with no problem, but can't stack a barrel on a barrel no matter what. Damn physics puzzles. Yeah, like to be fair, I feel like the, like, I know I keep forgetting his name, but the guy who designed the series, first game, like, Draken basically had an entire party full of absolutely the worst people you could imagine, because his philosophy was you'd have to be kind of, crazy to kill people for a living and be an adventurer. But in the later games, he basically sort of adopted the philosophy that someone who goes around killing people just has to very strongly believe they're doing the right thing. And to be fair, this game sort of reads like a deconstruction of the classic hero archetype. Like, he's sort of like a cis guy who's very cool and everyone loves him, but then he's got his friends who really help him out and they're kind of weird, and he realises the society that loves him is rejecting them, and so on and so forth. I imagine, so I get the feeling it's trying to say something. Okay, already read the first part of this. So she was a hopelessly dull woman. When she fell and drew blood, she would carry on as though in a daze. Though coins often dropped from her purse, she never managed to retrieve one, and if someone spoke ill of her to her face. It would take hours for her to realise the insult. When the children saw her, they would hurl rocks with glee. Yeah. But yeah, the point I was making, it kind of makes sense that the story behind a weapon would be, you know, it's always going to be kind of messed up. After all, it is a weapon. It is a tool specifically for hurting people.
I guess his father liked cooking too, huh?
Sounds like it.
I hear lots of men are getting into cooking lately. I bet this guy just wanted a new hobby.
Yes, well, we must be off.
Grimoire Vice tried to cover up the fact he was a cookbook all along. You know, it'd be super funny. Okay, I think this is the guy.
We're back with...
Let me see. Yep. Yep, that's all of it. Here's your payment.
Wow. This is more than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate all
He
the
has a
effort
point.
you went to.
Don't insult the man, lad. Take his proffered payment and be grateful.
Okay. Thanks for the gold.
30,000 gold. That hardly seemed worth it. Oh well, it's done. Might as well drop by the tavern, see if anyone has any new quests for me. Nope, apparently not.
Welcome.
Of course you have.
Blacksmith's.
You know, it must have been wild for someone to have to translate this game. I ever got isekai'd to a fancy world, that's what I'd want to be. Just like a mage who cast her spinning blade spell and just stood there while everyone got massacred around her. Hello there, shiny, shiny item. Black Pearl.
Here's the knife you wanted.
Thank you. How's Gideon getting along, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, he doesn't have a father and all. I was just wondering if he was doing all right.
The lad travels a hard and lonely road, but he seems to be making a decent
That's
life
one
for
way to put it,
himself.
Vice.
That's good to hear.
Is something going on here?
No. Anyway, here's your reward.
Wait. Father who is into cooking, father who wants a specific knife. All that and I got nothing but money for it. I was hoping at least one of them would give me a really cool weapon or something.
He's...
God, but I miss those amazing fights they used
Yeah, we missed Red Bag Man too. You're the best problematic heterosexual. Exactly, Nerlus. Quote number 24. Is that a shiny stone? Oh no, it's only money. That's a letdown. It just occurs to me I'm walking everywhere when I unlock fast travel again. Oh well. So yeah, I need to fast travel to the desert and speak to king. And I think that's the final that's basically a quest for the final fragment. And then it's the end game. I guess what I'll do is I'll do a poll. I think actually what I'll do is I'll try doing a poll on YouTube.
Why am I the only one?
Bushed.
Is that an item?
Mom said I...
Oh no, it was just the lights on in my house. Which is weird because I'm the only one living there. Hello, what's this? Spirit capsule. $1,200 gold. And a recovery potion. So my understanding here is basically I left the plants too long and they wilted. And all the time I just thought they hadn't grown yet. Anyway, where was I?
I fear the next card fate.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the deck of many things too, but don't worry. This is not that D&D drive, so there isn't one present. I mean, this isn't Persona. Hashtag, not my boatman.
Oh there.
Like, literally, he keeps calling me a hoe. I see a golden item in my future. Gold ore. Guilty as charged. So I'm thinking it'd be worth just sort of, you know, speeding through this chapter just to get the extra content about Kanye and Emil. Just because I kind of want to know more about what their deal is. You know what, I'll double check the weapon shop just in case.
Run.
Oh, and the material shop. Because I feel like one of those gems I needed for upgrading weapons was there. Yeah, it's not like I've got anything else to spend this money on. Nope, just amber. Off to the King's Mansion then. Oh. Hey Drago X3, been a while. How's it going? I'm a teeth. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch. It's not as easy with horns and ears, but good. How have I been? Well, I've got some heavy stuff going on IRL, but yeah, cosplay stuff's going well. I don't know how long it's been since your last. Well, I can't quite remember how long it's been since your last here, but all the sort of purple tiefling stuff's basically practice for a Karlach cosplay. I just want to sort of put one together for streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I nearly accidentally said Borderlands 3, but stopped myself before I'd actually slipped up enough to say, yeah, before I could have actually corrected myself anyway. Must be wine storage. Oh, you came. It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Oh yes. So when we first met him 5 years ago, he had a whole plot about being a little bratty brat. So I'm still going to use this kind of nasal voice for him.
Forgive my pride, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh yes, how rude of me. How nice to see you again. Hey, it's that kid.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Oh, and you must be Emil.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she's welcome here. Yeah, mood. Kaine is a very much, I need to be invited before I realise I'm allowed. Kind of gal. And now, I insist you stay with me tonight as honoured guests of the royal family. I'm sure there won't be any quests popping up overnight.
Of course. How could we refuse?
The night before the wedding, all was quiet. Itchy.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature
What
of
a book care about that?
What's it to you?
Exactly.
You don't even
They're
take
the kind of
baths.
things we'll drop in the bath. Guilty as charged.
Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yep, listen to your smart friend. They think you're cool here.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, book. Let's see how smug you are when I toss you on a campfire.
You know, if Vice survived to sort of like when modern technology shows up again, he could get a pager.
Oh.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything.
Okay, Twitch has poisoned my mind to the point where I imagine that kind of differently. No, let's not going to dignify that one. Too busy parrying lasers anyway. Oh, I hope the Breath of the Wilding is going well. Wait, or are you up to Tears of the Kingdom now?
I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
Oh, Emil, you little egg.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Yeah, sure, that's what's going on. Wait, so, as I keep saying, I was already aware going into this game that Kane is intersex. It's the whole Emil Kane friendship thing, because they're both actually either
Yeah, that's not exactly
Wait.
it.
So is this just analogy or? The harvest was weak this year, and my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, our quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worst. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
Is it pronounced respite? I thought it was respite. Then again, I suppose vice is very much the definition of the kind of person who's only read something. I guess that's true.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right?
Exactly, Nellis. Is this subtext or text?
Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
That's not written in the rules, but perhaps it should be. Someone to fight for. Yeah, I like the force of that. I feel like not using that nasal voice is kind of taking some gravitas away from this. Oh well.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Anything around here? Oh, guess I'm just going to walk up to the king and... Oh no, is that the advisor? Or... Yeah, it's the advisor. And thus, in front of these beloved guests, and per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing is always hard for me. Guess the advisor's literally just gone, and now kiss. The wolves are coming. Run. Well, damn. Okay, it's that guy from where at the beginning of the game.
That wolf is
I think we gathered that.
The leader seems to have the power to reflect magic.
No, why do you protect me? Fira, say something. Enough, my husband. The people are nervous. Never mind that. Fira, yep. Thank you. You're going to be alright. Thank you for making someone like me your bride. Fia, no, don't leave. Fia, come back. She's gone, my liege. A prouder, more splendid queen there will never be. Your life had just begun. You came from the outside. Your existence was hard. But you're finally going to be happy. My liege. We're going to travel, to see new things, to be together. We're going to be together forever. We promised each other. Oh man, take arms. The wolves die tonight.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
My liege, we mustn't. And I'll go myself. Okay. Yeah, I won't bother reading this out loud. I think the gist is getting across. The Queen would very much frown on this course of action. You are the leader of the mass people. Your duty is to your people and their homes. While the threat of the wars looms large, we must first solidify Fasad's defences. I beg of you, do not bring shame to the Queen's memory, as ruler or a husband. Will he do the right thing? Really, is he going to go full Anakin Skywalker? Okay, cool, he's doing the right thing. Can I move?
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with them, but I realised their leader's a shade.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Okay, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna check the weapon shop because that felt like a story critical event, so oh, the NPCs are sad. Okay, I guess I'll just go and get this side quest started. I mean, well, it's clear full quest, but you know what I mean. I suppose it's kind of ironic that Vera was the kid Kaine first saved from wolves.
Are you ready for battle?
Yep.
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
2 hours 35 minutes. Fira isn't the only victim here, so I might call it a night. See how it goes. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. The ecosystem can look after itself if we kill off an apex predator. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated. Oh yep. RIP to everyone else, but the king just simply won't get defeated.
Then count us in.
That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
She clearly can.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. I owe you much. If you can make use of this, please take it. Obtain the one-handed sword, Ancient Overlord. Heck yeah. Is anyone going to clean up that puddle of blood? Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. No, let's set up a bounty. 5 gold per wolf tail. Exactly. And thank you for the quote. Did those rules keep Vera from dying? No, my lord. What did Vera ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Vera's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way. I cannot, my lord. You're behaving like a fool. Clearly you're still young. How dare you? You know what, I stand by the nasal voice. Yeah, he's upset, but... Queen Vera was a kind and gentle woman. All in our city loved her, did they not? Whom you met of them? Who is our king's beloved? Okay. Yeah, I'll stop reading the voices. Okay, they're enabling him. This is their den. I'm sorry to ask so much of you.
Forget
Okay,
it.
this is
It's
where we
for
went
Vera.
before.
Let's move.
Hoping he's not killable in this. Okay, oh yeah, he's invulnerable to magic.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Lol. Let's just activate the wolf blender.
He seeks the king of crusade. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shades here, then I
Okay,
have to
chill.
kill all of them.
Something very cathartic about just standing in place, killing everything.
above you, stay on your guard.
Get back here.
るがせだと言うと秋月大使スラエフィアとゲンカ
Get Legend of the Dragoon, idiot. Sorry, Legend of Dragoon. Was he just going to look in his eyes and feel bad for it now? Little puppy eyes. Obtained a fragment. Obtained the Loyal Cerebus key fragment, and I've unlocked an achievement for protecting the facade. Heck yeah. Oh, guess we're in the end game now. She was placed into indentured servitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment with no family, she toiled day after day. And just as her future was looking bright.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was.
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king. Now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best. I swear it. I'm sorry, I need to be alone right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Vera? Well, no, he's actually quite wealthy, Emil.
This is all the shades.
There's always shades with you, Nier.
Come. This is the last of them.
Trophiad, key collector.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
Living on a prayer. Well, time for some more side quests, I guess. I mean, I'm going to assume there's more side quests. Oh, thanks for the hydrating posture, Nonus.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
So yeah, I think what I'll do here is I'll get to a save point and call it there. Notice that would be halfway there. Oh yeah, that's true. Hmm. 2 hours 45 minutes, but well, like I've been saying, there's a lot going on IRL, so I might as well call it here and see if I can get a few more things done before I go to bed.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
It's almost as if you'll have to redo this several times through a contrived gameplay mechanic in order to unlock the best outcome. Your perfect ending, if you will. Although I've actually heard the sort of additional content is basically very doomsday from the lore perspective. But yep, we'll get back to this on Wednesday. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Enter rest mode. So yep, thank you for indulging a silly trans woman doing a silly tiefling cosplay. I hope you've enjoyed me being purple and living my best purple life. And yeah, how do I look with my hair down? Yeah, that works. Maybe a bit more volume. Yeah, I think it works too, Notice. Wait, no, I literally just said that. But yeah. Just going to show off my ears, because I am very proud of them. Yep, we'll find someone to raid and see who's live. So we've got Catbat playing Wildmender, Iris playing Sky, Children of the Light, Summer playing something called Twilight Oracle, Nettie Yessie playing Thimbleweed Park. Quite a few people I want to raid actually. Let's see if I can find a D4. Yeah, I keep way too much stuff in my dice tray. Yep, and I haven't got any reason to keep these in. You know, maybe it's just confirmation bias, but I feel like wearing these ears actually makes it a bit easier to hear things. Exactly, Nihilus. Quote number 786. I'd actually be very cross about being murdered. I have so many ears to make. Okay, I've got my trusty D4, so on a 1 we'll raid Catbat, on a 2 we'll raid Iris, 3 Summer, and a 4 we'll raid Nessie. After, of course, the usual checks that they're still alive. Okay, that is a 1, so we are raiding Catbat. They who made that. So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with more Nier. I think I'll probably throw up a poll on my YouTube channel. Just sort of to gauge whether everyone will be interested in seeing the all the you know, extra endings, because obviously that'll be a bit of a grind with a bit of repetitive content. But I'm kind of intrigued to at least see more of the sort of Kenny and Emil content, even if I don't get to the end and just do the all new content for that version. But yeah, I digress. Thursday I'll be live on my own channel with Nick and Goggles, and we'll be streaming some more Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe I'll guess an ending and see what else the game has to offer. Friday I feel like something's happening, but I can't quite put my finger on what. Oh wait, yeah, I'll be on Iris's channel and we're going to be playing Uno, of all things. No, that's not on Twitter or Blue Sky. I'll link to it on Twitter and Blue Sky. But to be honest, I feel like it'll basically just be the same as when I use straw poll. But yeah, I digress. The raid's about to go through. Bye. Have a lovely evening. Oh well. Guess I'll just do this sign off for the YouTubers. Already raided in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're still my favourite.